Hi, welcome back to this month's Business Forum. We're on the third segment, and I am Tammy McGoy, partner with Warren Averett and your 2016 chair of the Board of Directors. And on the third segment, we have two special guests that's going to talk about things that are coming up in October with the Maddie Kelly Arts Center. So Sylvia Bryan, she's the assistant director with the Maddie Kelly Arts Center, and Deidre Lunderman, who is a local businesswoman that is the sponsor of bringing this a play that we'll be talking about today.
Yes.
So I'll start with you, Sylvia. Just tell me a little bit about the Maddie Kelly Arts Center. I know it's this 20th year season celebration, so probably a lot's going on. Tell me a little bit about that.
Right. Well, I think many people are familiar with the fact that we do have a fantastic cultural arts facility at the college, and we bring in national shows, which a lot of people are familiar with, our Broadway plays and so forth, but we also have many opportunities to bring in guest events like the one that we're going to be talking about today, and we're also going to be talking about our Broadway season. It's our 20th anniversary, so we've got a full slate of some great events. We're nearing our 2 millionth patron, believe it or not.
Oh my goodness.
So over 20 years we've had nearly 2 million people that have come and enjoyed just a variety of events.
Right.
Everything from the regional ballet and symphony orchestra to shows out of New York and Las Vegas and so forth. So it's a really great resource. Of course, it's operated by Northwest Florida State College on the college's Niceville campus. Has a big theater that's able to take touring shows out of New York and the guest event that we're going to be talking about, and then also a lot of our regional events like the Northwest Florida Ballet and the Northwest Florida Symphony Orchestra also perform there.
Good. So we have not only national Broadway, but we also have local talent that we sponsor, there.
Right.
It's hard to believe, Sylvia, that it's been 20 years. I remember when the facility was being built.
Yes.
So it's a wonderful facility, and we appreciate everything that's going on there. But I'm going to change focus a little bit and talk about, to you, Deidre, about the show that you so graciously is sponsoring, and it's the Black Angels over Tuskegee.
Yes.
And that is a Broadway show. Tell us a little bit about that and how you became a sponsor of that.
Okay, well, the Black Angels over Tuskegee, it is an off-Broadway show. It is a historic show. And this is a journey of about 6 men embarking on their journey to become African-American aviators here in the era of the Jim Crow.
Okay.
They are U.S. Army Air Force aviators that want to become in that era.
That's awesome.
Well,
I know, because I when I first heard about it, of course I'm curious, and I went onto the website, I went onto YouTube and watched some of the videos, and I'm just fascinated. I think it's going to be a fantastic show. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be out of town, so I won't be able to go, but I think it's a great thing for our community to see. Brings back the history, that type of thing.
Especially in the military community and for our local youth.
Right.
As Deidre can tell you, they're also sponsoring the Black Angels over Tuskegee for the school children during the day, and then the public performance is October 7th in the evening.
Okay, so during the day, is it high school students?
It's middle and high school.
We do
have elementary 5th graders coming to the show as well.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, so we're excited about that. On the 7th, I think as Sylvia said, at 7:30 p.m. is a show for the community.
Okay.
And tickets are on sale at this time, and we're just looking forward to have a good outcome, a good showing for the show.
So how does one buy a ticket? Do they go online to the Arts Center?
Sure. Just like anything that appears at the Arts Center, a guest event like Black Angels over Tuskegee or the other national shows and so forth, everything's available through our box office.
Okay.
Folks are used to Broadway shows being musicals. So because Black Angels over Tuskegee is a historic play, it's basically a docudrama.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different than a Broadway show that's a musical, but it's got such a great focus for our community.
Oh yeah, and like you said, Sylvia, just being a local, the Air Force and the that community, the type of community that we are. What a great event we're gonna be able to you're sharing that with us.
And World War II heroes, because basically the Tuskegee Airmen paved the way for full integration of the United States military.
Okay.
And so it was not just the Air Force and becoming fighter pilots during World War II, but just the whole historic aspect.
Great.
And this show is intended to educate and entertain, and it's for anyone of any age, religion, creed, race. It's for everyone.
Good.
Yes.
And you're also graciously, the chamber, on the last segment we talked about
Yes.
the Commission of Women, the status of women, and some of the cast members will be speaking at that luncheon to honor those inductees. So that's kind of neat that you're
Yes, they will be. Yes.
be doing that.
They're excited for that portion
Oh, I'm
of it.
sure.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
So, Sylvia, we talked about it's the 20th season. So, what are
Yes.
some other activities that you have planned for this year?
Well, because it's the 20th season, you can imagine we've got a lot of great events, like the guest event with the Black Angels over Tuskegee, and that is October 7th, which is coming up. Also in October, we have a show out of Las Vegas with a Frank Sinatra music tribute. And this gentleman has been at the Arts Center before, and he sold out the show, and people just loved him. Brian Dupree. He did a show in Vegas called The Rat Pack is Back. And so he's coming on October the 22nd to do a Frank Sinatra tribute.
Okay.
And that's part of our anniversary celebration. Actually, the college operates both the Maddie Kelly Arts Center and the Northwest Florida Symphony Orchestra. So we're having our 20th anniversary. The orchestra's having their 30th anniversary.
Oh, good.
So that Frank Sinatra show is a 20th show for them. So in October, folks need to remember the Black Angels at the beginning of the month, and then Frank Sinatra at the end of the month.
Yes.
That's good.
That'll be great.
Most of the shows for the 20th season tend to be in January and February. We have a few other key events in the fall. We've got a show that originated in Israel, actually, called the Aluminum Show on the 1st of November. And that's just a very visual show, sort of if people remember Stomp. There's just a lot of activity going on stage, but not dialogue. So basically open to any language group, a lot of music, a lot of action. And then for the holiday season, we have some Cirque performers coming in, doing a marvelous Cirque show right before Thanksgiving, Cirque Holidays. And so those are our three key events in the fall: is the Black Angels, the Frank Sinatra, the Aluminum Show, which is a real high energy show, and the holiday show. And then we go into 2017, and our big event is our gala for our 20th anniversary.
Okay.
And that's January the 21st. And we're going to have Jason Alexander. If you see his picture, you'll know who he is. If you've ever watched Seinfeld, he's George on Seinfeld.
Okay, that's funny.
And it's going to be comedy, but a lot of people don't know that Jason Alexander is a star on Broadway and has been a Tony Award-winning Broadway man.
Wow.
And who knew that George Costanza could sing and dance?
Right.
So he's going to be with us on the 21st for our big 20th anniversary celebration.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And then we've got a whole slate of other shows as well.
To find out more about the shows, if people forget, I know you brought today this little brochure. Does it outline all of the different shows that are planned, and they can go on your website and figure out what the cost is and all of that kind of stuff?
Yes.
And I think the thing to remember about the Maddie Kelly Arts Center is that we are a nonprofit facility. The facility at the college is the inside facility with the inside theater and the recital hall and so forth. Of course, we have a sister organization in Destin, which has the outside facility. And we're separate organizations, but sometimes people get confused.
Yes, okay.
So we're the facility in Niceville, operated by the college, nonprofit cultural. We have a lot of free events. We have some free recitals coming up, so lots going on. They can go on the website and find out about it.
Awesome. Well, Sylvia and Deidre, thank you very much for attending today's show. Lots of more information on the website if you're interested. And that concludes our business forum for this month.